Okay, I'm going to show you how to make some hand wipes now. Before I start though, I want to tell you that I've actually used this recipe to make cleaning wipes and also as baby wipes as well. So I'll tell you those variations throughout this video, but today I'm making them as hand cleaning wipes because that's what I tend to use them for the most. It's usually when we're out and about, the kids need to wipe their face or wipe their hands, usually in the car. That's where they usually live. If they're eating in the car or for some reason we've come from the park and they've gotten into the car, they'll get a cleaning wipe to wipe over their hands. So I use a glass container if I use them at home, and this is like a big container. It's glass, it's got a cover on it. Doesn't really matter what container you use, but when I'm out and about, I definitely use a plastic one. If you're using a smaller container, you can cut the paper towels in half. That's what I used to do. If you're using this baby wipes, though, a lot of people find that the half amount isn't enough for a real good baby wipe. So if you are going to make them as baby wipes, I recommend trying to find a container that's going to keep them in this whole. And you can buy the spaghetti decor containers or the Sistema ones, as long as it's airtight. Whatever container you use is going to be fine. So this recipe is another one, really super simple that anyone can make. And all you need is your container, your paper wipe, your paper towels. Oh, on a tip on paper towels, Viva are definitely the best. The Viva paper towels, they don't disintegrate. They last really well. They're probably the strongest ones that I've ever used, so I would recommend those. For cleaning wipes, I've made this recipe in the past, but using some microfiber cloths. So I've just had a few cloths in a container and I've poured the mixture over the top, and that worked really well. But I just tend to find that I just couldn't be bothered anymore. I've just got my spray cleaner that I make and just use a cloth to wipe over toilet seats or benches or anything like that. But I know lots of people love to have some cleaning wipes, and this is a great alternative. So you just need your cup container. So this is a 1 cup measurement, and you put in a teaspoon of Castile soap. Now Castile soap's that beautiful natural soap made from olive oil and coconut oil. It's biodegradable. It's really gentle. Pretty much everyone can use it. I started using it for my daughter who had really bad skin issues, and she's fine with it, as are lots of people I know. So a teaspoon of Castile soap. I actually add in, because these are going to be hand wipes and they use them on their face, I add a little bit of carrier oil, so sweet coconut oil. I use the sweet coconut oil because it's really gentle on the skin, it's really nourishing as well, and probably even half a teaspoon. That's all you really need. It also helps disperse the essential oils a little bit better as well, to make sure they're evenly throughout. Now, because I'm making these hand and face wipes, I'm going to add lavender and tea tree. So the lavender is really fresh, it's really soothing. The tea tree is really cleansing, so that's what's going to kill any bugs and clean all those dirty hands. If you're making them as cleaning wipes, you could use On Guard, you can use Purify, you could use lemon if you wanted to. There's a variety of oils, and tea tree if you wanted to as well. Lemon and tea tree is a great combination for cleaning. If you use them as baby wipes, I guess it depends on the age of the child that you're using them on. I would recommend only having 1 drop of lavender or 1 drop of Roman chamomile. Roman chamomile is very, very gentle for babies, and it's a really lovely essential oils that you can use on their skin. So 1 drop lavender, 1 drop Roman chamomile would be a really great combination for baby wipes. But again, it depends on the age of your child. So if they're a little bit older, you could add a couple of drops of lavender, but definitely start small. So I'm going to do 20 drops in total. So I'm going to do 10 of each. So 10 lavender and 10 tea tree. And I think that's too many then. And 10 drops of tea tree. So I'm just putting it straight into this container. So I've got the Castile soap, the sweet almond oil, and now the essential oils in there. And then all I'm going to do is top that up with some cooled boiled water, or distilled water, or filtered water. And I'll top that up to, really perfect, the 1 cup measurement. I'm spilling it. Need some paper towel. And I filled it up too far. And then I'm going to put my paper towel in my container. Now this is paper towel. You can see it's not a full roll, and that's because I've half used it because I know that it will fit into this container. So as soon as I've got a half roll that's half used, I will keep it in the cupboard somewhere, ready to fit into a container like this. Unless you get a larger square hole up the top, you'll have to find something that's going to fit your paper towel. So I tend to use some sheets to make it just a little bit thinner. And then I'm going to pour this over the top of my paper towel somehow. And it goes all over into the container. So that's going to fill up the bottom. And then what I'm going to do, I pour that over the top of the paper towel. And I'm going to put the lid on and I'm going to tip it upside down and swish it around. And this way the whole paper towel is going to get covered. And I tend to leave it upside down this container until it's all soaked through. And because you usually store it up the other way and then it can run down a little bit. Now, if you are making baby wipes, I would recommend making smaller batches for the baby wipes. These hand wipes, they last us a while. We don't use them all the time. It's usually in the car is our main place that we use them. So we probably make a batch every, I don't know, 2 to 3 weeks. But it's so simple. My kids actually make the baby wipes for me. So I've got a recipe on the fridge and I just say, you know, Madison, can you go and make the baby wipes? And all the hand wipes, I don't call them baby wipes, hand wipes for the car. Whenever we clean out the car, we pretty much just refill them. So yeah, simple wipes recipe. So whether it's cleaning, baby or hand wipes, definitely one that everyone can give it a go. I will tell you for cleaning wipes, the one thing I have done in the past which worked really well is instead of the Castile soap, and even don't even really have to add the essential oils in it because it's got the essential oils, I use the doTERRA cleaner concentrate. So I will do a tablespoon of the cleaner concentrate and then top it up with water, the cup measurements, the 250 mils. I'll top that up with water with 1 tablespoon of the concentrate and pour that over the top. And that's all I would use. And that's a really great option for your cleaning wipes if you really like to have a wipe. I know lots of people just like to have a wipe they can quickly grab and wipe over different parts of the bathroom or the kitchen if they're on their way out or if they've got people coming over. It's a really super simple way to clean down a bench. So yeah, give them a go. Let me know what you think. Okay, bye.